right in and check the volume settings off the rip. So from what I remember, we're just coming right out of Helgen. You know, I'm free at last, and I can go anywhere and do anything. Okay. Excuse me a second. I'm gonna Alt Tab and raise my volume. All right, that should do it.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck.
Yeah.
Closest town from
Okay.
is River.
This is a really funny little interaction I made.
Surely help you out.
He says we gotta split up
Best if we
and all that crap, but
Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your
that's
help.
definitely not what happens.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join
For one
us.
thing, I mean, you can just pester him again, and he's more than happy to just sit here and talk to you about
General Tullius is the only one who can stop
anything, really. So, I'm gonna ask him, you really think I should join the Imperial Legion? They only just try to execute me.
Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion.
Understatement of the Fourth Era.
The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves
Bit of a clipping issue with his leg. Some things never change about this game. You think General Tullius knows where the dragon came from? I think this is more of a reasonable response. He ordered my execution. Why would I want to help him? Even my foot wraps.
You weren't supposed to be on that call to those Stormcloak traders. And the Imperial
So, me losing my head, I can just chalk that up to a clerical error. I'll be honest, I normally side with the Legion in Skyrim. So I think I'll just side with the Stormcloaks this time, even though I'm on Argonian. For those who don't know too much about like the faction dynamics, it's not a spoiler, but like Stormcloaks are a little less than welcoming to foreigners in Skyrim. But I'll have to think about it, man.
Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being
The only reason I went with you is because the loot's better, and you're, you know, like a fucking better companion, I guess. I mean, he's right. I mean, if you think through it, I think the Legion is probably the better choice overall, but, you know, feel free to argue about that in the comments. I don't really, I mean, I already know his dialogue for these. I've done this like a million times, but I'm just gonna do it for the sake of anybody who might not be familiar with it. You know, I lied. I'm done talking to him. But one thing I am gonna do is set my FOV and start looting all these alchemical ingredients, like these stumps here. Sometimes they have more tapenalia growing, like a type of mushroom growing in them, and coming down off the mountain. Like, even waits for you, not to just jump around topic to topic. But this guy says it's probably best if we split up. And then if you get too far away from the guy, he just turns around and stares at you like a fucking pillock, waiting for you to follow him. All right, but mountain flowers are a great alchemical. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Look at him. Mountain flowers are a great alchemical ingredient, and they're everywhere. Restore health from the blue ones. I think Magica. I just need a skeever tail. One thing that does bother me a little bit about Skyrim is that both left and right click consume an ingredient in the menu. So I'm just really kind of darting around right now. Oh, more clipping issues. And if you see butterflies as well, another great alchemical ingredient. And remember, every time you get a new ingredient, to take a bite, so you learn that first effect. And even if it disappears, it'll tell you in the top left. What did I name this guy? What is my name? Oh, I'm a Khajiit. I forgot. I named him Tony because he's Yep. Yup. Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna Magica, I think. Yeah, restore Magica. They normally grow in stumps. So any fallen logs like this, it's worth coming a bit closer and checking them out to try and get some of that out of there. They have additional effects. And when we get down to alchemy, I'll let you guys in on a little secret on how to like do it the best way. I mean, sure, it's a little bit boring and min-maxy, but you know, Skyrim's kind of like that. You know, it's a lot of numbers. All right. So since Sky will just wait for me, even though it's best if we split up, I'm just gonna go around, abuse that fact, and just go around and collect all these free flowers just growing out of the ground that are ripe for the taking. They tend to spawn in more around road signs. When I say spawn in, the developers place them more around like road landmarks, like frequently traveled paths and all that. So if you tend to stay on the roads.
Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain.
Okay. Thanks, Edvar. But so if you tend to stick along the roads and all that, you'll find a lot of fairly common ingredients like mountain flowers. In Whiterun, you'll find a lot of tundra cotton that way. And traveling off the beaten path, you'll find some of the rarer ingredients, as one might imagine, like juniper berries are found that way.
Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see it for yourself.
Okay, so Guardian Stones, as he said, there's 13 of them around Skyrim, and if you go up to them and activate them, you get a special ability. Those under the sign of the thief will learn all stealth skills 20% faster. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. So I'm gonna take the thief stone because for some reason, and only in this situation, archery is considered a stealth skill. Yeah, whatever. But there are ones that actually have like abilities and like powers that you can use once a day. And I know there's a way to like, there's an item where you can, it allows you to store a second standing stone power in the crown, and like there's a way to like scum it and abuse it, so like you
As far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your call. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers.
Okay, so as soon as we make it to Riverwood, I'm gonna go and clear out that dungeon, that mine on the mini map. You see that symbol on the top on the compass? I'm gonna come back to that. That's typically the first dungeon you go and clear out. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's grab some more Tapinalia. You always want to be collecting ingredients. The main reason oh shit. Wild animals are just annoying to fight, by the way. Not because a lot of them are powerful, but because they carry diseases. Like skeevers especially are very disease-ridden because they're giant fucking rats. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a pickaxe in that mine, and I want it, so I'm gonna go in there and get it. And there's also a whole bunch of loot that I would like to get in there as well. I'm kind of glossing over it because I played this game quite a few times, and I'm kind of like running around like a maniac getting these alchemical ingredients. But trust me, it'll be worth it. And unfortunately, I'm not able to like really admire the scenery properly. But this is, or at least the special edition is pretty good looking. You know, at the level of graphical fidelity on it. Okay. This is gonna be a chore, I feel. Oops. That one needed a little blue pill, I think. This guy's getting absolutely peppered. I almost feel bad. There we go. A very humane kill. Anybody who actually does bow hunt probably just threw up a little bit upon watching that. Well, here we are. Some Nern root. So for those who don't know, Nern root glows and it hums, so it's fairly conspicuous. I believe it also damages your health. Sure does. A very good noise he made. Which is odd, because Nern is the name of the planet that we're on right now, or the body, celestial body that we are currently on. So it's essentially named, you know, like if you come across something called earth plant or earth weed, and you eat it, and it just like fucks you up. That's kind of what's going on right there. It's got more than that effect, you know. It's got the 4 of them, but still is a little bit confusing how that's the first one you get if you just eat the thing. It hurts you. And here we are, the Bethesda roller coaster. Every time you come into town, there's like a bunch of, not a bunch, but like typically there's gonna be some scripted events where it's like, you know, stuff happens, so it seems lively. And that's Sven arguing with his mother about whether or not dragons are real, which is always amusing when a dragon just lands next to him. Let's see if he believes it then, you know. I think I'm gonna do the unmarked thing for Sven and Feindal. Once I get back to town for my little dungeon dive, I want to wrap this up here. Robbing. Well, I'm robbing. They give you a lot of stuff here. Hey, buddy.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Of course. Hey, what's all this about? What
Oh,
are
nice.
you two doing here?
Take gift, like a gift singular. I'll just take, you know, everything, I think. A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Hadvar and I escaped together.
What? Dragon? In Helgen?
Yeah, in Helgen, man.
Explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was.
Yeah, as a dragon, man. Hadvar would tell you the same thing. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna, you know, pester him a little bit. The dragon flew off this way. You must have seen it.
You're right. I saw it. Didn't want to believe my own eyes. Dragon. Here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
It sure is.
Order Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Yeah, no issue, man. That's where I'm going anyway. Do you have any supplies, man?
Like I said, I'm glad to help.
Okay. How do I get to Whiterun? Can I use your forge? UI's a little bit busted.
No harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone,
Okay.
if you've got the raw
Yep.
materials. There's the forge.
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
Gerda's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
How quaint. Okay, I'm just gonna rob you blind, I think. Taking everything that's not nailed down, and that isn't stealing, which honestly a surprising amount. Like the coin purse is 17 gold. I can just grab that. Gentlemen, I'm taking that book. Like I said, we're taking books right now. And there's gonna be intermittent episodes where all it is reading. How is 58 gold? I can just grab that gladly. Mass paralysis. I don't tend to use scrolls even if I am doing like a magic playthrough. Chicken's egg. That's actually an alchemical ingredient, so you want to grab the chicken eggs wherever you can find them. Garlic. Yep. Oh. Here we are. Garlic. Elsier. Frost Miriam. Anything I haven't learned. Okay. Now the basement.
Much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked all of this. That's confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I made it out myself.
I'm not really too concerned about stealing
I
that.
need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's
I
happening.
mean, the bottom line is I need the bow, and he doesn't. I'm gonna leave him my old bow as a sign of good faith.
I thought you could help us out. Food and supplies
You know,
to stay.
I don't think he'll. Oops. I don't think he'll even notice. It's gone.
Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help you.
There we are. So now I can favorite that. Okay.
Take
Whoa.
what you need, my friend. Within reason.
Yeah, buddy.
May the gods watch
Stop
over your battle.
talking to me through the wall.
Good day.
What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Iron sword dagger.
Well,
Wine.
better get back to work.
Okay.
You make yourselves at home.
Nordmead. I'm way ahead of you, buddy. Way ahead of you. Troll fat. Troll fats resist poison, I think. Yeah. There's not too much else down here that I can. Why? Why did I do that? Okay. I think I've just been playing too much Fallout. And I got the keybinds a little bit wrong.
What can I do for you?
Smith potion. Okay.
Make yourself at home.
How to get to Whiterun?
Follow the road north. When you get to Huntingbrood, it's not far. We used to go to the market there every month or so.
Okay. Thanks for the advice, Dorothy. What do you say now, man?
Can't wait to kill another Wolfrix, boys.
Yeah,
Careful.
I'm out of here.
Stay
Well, how do I improve the hunting bow? I forget. Is it iron or do I need firewood or something weird? Leather strips. Okay, that's not. It's not gonna be too hard to take. Or not too hard to find. Because I can just go back inside. And they have, I think they had a goat hide somewhere I can just take.
What can I do for your friend?
Where was it? Goat hide. In here. I'll do the wolf pelt because I know the wolf pelt will be leather.
Take what you need.
If it doesn't work, then I can go back and get the get the goat hide and make it work. There we are. And leather strips. And now I can improve my hunting bow, sword. about it, to be perfectly honest. I think I'll be able to make do. Like I said, you always want to be on the lookout for alchemical ingredients. Alchemy is like the most brain dead and easy way to level up in the entire game. I'm talking like, it's so stupid how easy it is to like grind levels through alchemy. There's obviously the restoration loop you can do too, but that's kind of cheesy, and I'd prefer not to do it. Beautiful night in Skyrim. Some thistle. And this is the path to the Ember Shard Mine. It's a small dungeon overrun with bandits. There's a guy behind the trees. Yeah, I see him. There we are. Yeah. Definitely master difficulty. Just a regular bandit took a sneak attack and then 2 regular attacks to kill. Recouped most of my... Could be a bit of a mistake doing this. Well, I'm locked into it now, so I guess I'm done. I could have tried banking that level up for like a free heal, but I think that's... I gotta power level my sneak. DPS is like, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's not whatever, but like, you know, it'll come with time, but like, the easiest way to like not die and get over poor DPS is just not get hit. So I'm gonna quick save. Because I haven't found a pickaxe yet, and I can't remember if there's one like immediately inside the mine or not. I know there's torches immediately inside the mine, but I can't remember if there's a pickaxe in here or not. First things first. Grab a couple of those bad boys and favorite them. Okay. Alright. Now we just creep around, I think. And look for a pickaxe, because I know it's a mine. There's ore to mine in here. I think this guy's probably... Okay, he's dead. There we go. There we go. A stealth paid off right there. If there isn't a pickaxe in here, I'm not too sure. Oh, perfect. There's a pick. I favored that because it's quicker to actually just mine the ore manually like this as opposed to like clicking on it with E and going through the whole animation of banging on the rock. I want to save the iron ore as well. Hang on to it. Because the iron ore is fairly valuable, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean when I come across the dungeon that has what I'm looking for. Tattered Journal. They've had me working down here for days now. It's not the first time. Oh, it's not the time that's getting to me though. It's these tunnels. I've told them countless times now to add extra supports to the weak sections of the tunnel. If only we had more of those wooden beams that we reinforced with bronze bottoms. Honestly, if I hear the earth shift one more time above my head, I'll be so stressed I may stop drinking for good. I mean, what's a Nord without his meat? Looks like he died. I don't know. It's a little weird that I mean, even they're bandits, right? They're running a mining operation and they just do it so badly that, like, they do lose, like, what could potentially be, like, a very valuable source of income, and the guy just fucking dies, you know, like their head miner. Just little things always stood out to me in this game. Oops. That was just a terrible shot on my part. What the fuck, man? What am I doing? I'm throwing. I'm gonna try and retrieve these arrows as much as possible too, because I only have like 30 of the things, and none of these guys carry arrows, so it's definitely a bit of a precarious situation for me. A steel sword, perfect. Dump this iron sword. Luckily, I stole all the steel ingots already, so when I get back, I can just upgrade that without any issues. Okay, like I said, though, I gotta find where some of these arrows went. Might be one in the water down there. Yep, right there. Since the collision on small objects in water is a bit funny, you know, they'll highlight themselves like that. Speaking of collision, you can't always trust, like, a gap in something. Like, I can't remember if I'll be able to shoot through this iron door or not, if these bars are modeled properly. The answer is no. It's treated like a solid object. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna, like, kill the light. Oh, she heard me. Goodbye, bozo. Baked potatoes. I don't want to grab the mine key. The main reason is I want to get XP from lockpicking. Why is... Okay. My hotkeys are a little bit jacked up, I think. But remember, like I said, hang on to iron ore at this stage. You don't want to smelt it into iron bars yet. That would be a bit of an error. And the iron dagger method of grinding smithing is fairly outdated at this point. Not something you want to be doing. Okay. Spell tome. That's again what I mean. Like, it's a little bit annoying to have to search every single sack because of the mere possibility of salt, but it's worth it. Like, finding like alchemical ingredients is definitely worth the tedium of looting everything. Pretty interesting that the boss chest is here, of all places. If it's like a one-handed weapon or like a dagger, I take it to, like, disenchant it, but I'm not really interested in the soul trap enchantment anyway. That salt cabbage and honeycomb. Honeycomb is pretty good. Straight up restore health, restore stamina. Okay, just more lock picking. After this dungeon, I'm gonna been a fairly long day for me. Okay. Stealthily behind this iron ore. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Want to kill some of this light too. Definitely get rid of some of this light. Because if I have to retreat down here, I don't want to be lit up. Okay. Somebody walking around over there. Somebody working the forge. Should be able to just brick them without them really, yeah, because they have to like animation cancel, and that takes time. So you can just plug them with a couple arrows for free. Damn, I can't believe I hit him. Very nice. And it looks like that bandit's the only one left. Because I think that would have alerted anybody else. Oh no, yep, see, there's another red dot. Somebody else is coming. Dude, I hate that so much. The random dodge. So stupid. I don't know what jackass at Bethesda thought it'd be a good idea to have like the random dodge for these guys, where like they have a percentage chance to just deke the arrow out completely. It just... Okay. So that noise right there means the dungeon has been cleared, typically. I don't want to give you guys false information, but that's generally what that means. I'm gonna just stand up and equip my close quarters gear, just in case there's still somebody lurking around. Light armor forging. Cool. Some iron ore. Any spare ingots, you know, I'm gonna take and just making the daggers. I mean, even though it's not like efficient to do, it's still like, you know, worth doing if you just happen to have them on hand. Like, it's just not worth not doing, if that makes sense. How come that hotkey always just like I need a fishing rod. Okay. I'm actually really curious about the fishing. I enjoyed fishing in Red Dead 2, so maybe I'll enjoy fishing in this. I mean, I'm not really holding my breath about it, to be honest with you. But, you know, I could be pleasantly surprised. Okay. I remember there being like... Did I just hear somebody? I don't know. Potato. Empty. I'm really glad it, you know, nobody complained about, oh, it's not realistic that you just know the sack is empty before you open it up. You know, I'm glad nobody decided to pull that card at Bethesda and be like, you know, they shouldn't be able to know that. So don't, you know, don't tell them. Glad nobody did that. A little bit more armor. Not a lot, a little bit. Charged skeever hide is another decent ingredient. Another restore stamina. Okay. So this is the way down to that chest, I think. show you guys the mining animation. Wicked slow, wicked boring. And I feel bad for anybody who didn't realize that you could just mine it manually by clicking on it. Or even better, by like dual wielding pickaxes and then power attacking, I think backward. And it does like the flurry attack, and it instantly just mines the entire vein out. Yeah. Very pretty game. There's no getting around that. It's a good looking game. Yeah, you want to avoid running into those, by the way. They alert enemies to your presence because, you know, they rattle. It's a bone rattle. They do that. But on that note, it's been good. Hope everybody had a nice day, or is going to have a nice day after this video. Everybody, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.